Good morning, guys. My name is Rahul, and I welcome to all of you in my YouTube channel. So please go and check all the previous video who didn't watch yet. So please go and check all the previous videos and find your problems from these videos and conclusion. Make conclusion yourself from these videos. And now in this video, we will talk about the powers of crown. Before that, in the previous video, just in the previous video, I told you the meaning definitions, what is the difference between king and crown in the previous video. So that was the third part of British Constitution, and it will be fourth part of the British Constitution. So please listen to me carefully. First of all, I am giving you again the definition of crown. So listen. The definition of crown: in the early days, all the powers, all the powers of government were centered in the king as a person. In the course of history, all these powers, who's these powers? All these powers, king, all these powers, or those powers have been transferred from king to a complicated impersonal organization called the crown. That was very main and beautiful line of the crown. So I'll listen, continue. The crown is undoubtedly the most unique of all of great political institution of Great Britain. It is the crown, not the queen, that governs the country. And some writers, some jurists, I told you about them that like Sir Maurice Amos. Sir Maurice Amos said that the bundle of sovereign the bundle of sovereign powers, prerogatives, rights, a legal idea. This is the definition and most important from the side of Sir Maurice Amos. Sir Sidney Law, of course. Sir Sidney Law called it a convenient working hypothesis, and many, yes, I told you everything in previous video, so go and check all the meaning definitions of the crown and king. Okay, in this video we are talking about the powers of crown. So the powers of crown, the powers of the crown are those which belong to the office of king or kingship, and these powers, yes, of course, these powers are not exercised by himself, monarch. So who who control these powers? So the cabinet, parliament, and some ministers of cabinet, they control they control the power of monarch. So, and we are now, let's begin the powers of crown. The crown is supreme executive authority. It appoints all officers, bishops, archbishops, many officers of not many officers, heads of navy, army, air force, and he, it also appoints the office of prime minister. Yes, of course, it also appoints the prime minister, the most important person of the Great Britain. It also appoints that. It holds over supreme command, armed administrations. It served its nation, and it conducts the foreign relations with other countries, of course, and it and it also even declare war or peace. These are the main powers of executive of the crown, and you will know this is only in theory. In practice, it's just opposite. So please oppose it. These all powers are exercised by the cabinet ministers or parliament ministers of parliament, main thing. And okay, this was the executive powers, and now legislative powers. What are the legislative powers of a crown? So you all know there is a parliament, and also two houses in parliament: House of Lords and House of Commons. House of Lord is upper house and House of Commons is lower house. So that is clear. So when the new parliament meets, the crown, the monarch, king or queen, gave a speech from his throne, from its throne in House of Lords and House of Commons. So, and it also summons the parliamentary of Great Britain in the theory. All of these were in theory, and in practice, it's just opposite like that. A speech is given by the monarch, but in the condition of a cabinet minister. The ministers of cabinet also make the speech for him, and him or her, and he also gives that speech in the parliamentary. This was the legislative power. And now judicial power, fountain of justice. It also pardon. It also may pardon to anyone. And head of church, of course, he is also the head of Church of England. He also appoints the bishops, archbishops, many workers of, not workers, sorry, not workers. It also appoints many main personality of the churches. Fountain of honor, it also gives titles and honors to main persons on the advice of prime minister. And also in the practice, prime minister gives him name who will be given the titles, honors, okay. And the king or queen cannot do anything in this matter. But these are the powers actually in the theory. So you can write, note down in your notebook, and you will find very easy powers of the crown. So these were the powers of the crown. And if you like, and you will be share this channel, so please. And then thank you guys. We'll meet in the next video with a new topic of Great Britain. Thanks.